Hi guys, welcome to Python programming and automation. Our first step is what is programming and what is automation. Automation or scripting. To work with existing application to do some task on existing application, which is called scripting or automations. And programming is if you want to build a new application using some languages called programming languages. For example, which many languages C, C++, Java, this all we can say. Now you got some idea about what is programming and what is scripting and automations. Now you want to know little bit about Python, right? So the Python is a programming language or automation language. You are thinking like, so what is it? You may say it's a programming language or it's a automation thing, but Python we can do both the task using Python we can do program, we can develop a new application using some modules, and we can use some automation using Python. So that is the best feature in Python. And Python we discussed what is programming and automation, and what is Python language, but how the Python version is defined. The initially every new application they will start with 1.xx and 2.xx 3.xx, right? So currently there is a two major versions. One is like a 2.xx and 3.xx. 2 dot version is having more modules compared to 3.x, and which will support for up to 2020 the community support. The latest unstable version is the 3.xx, which will they are improving the modules. We can use all the platform. And now the Python language why is popular. You may think why we are learning Python, because which is popular, many places they are using in Python. Because the main reason why the Python is popular, the one and only reason is the modules, because they are supporting number of modules to do our task and create a programming applications. Basically a third party modules they are going to support with the Python. So that is a main feature in Python. Now you may think what is a module. If you don't know what is a module, module is nothing, it's a predefined program or else between interface Python software and your third party applications. For example, I'm AWS guy. In that case I want to work with AWS most of the time. In that case, how I can use with Python as my how I can interact with AWS using Python. In that case, there is a module called Boto 3. So using that I can do whatever the task I want to do. Using that I will do all my work. Like that all platform they are provided already. I like most of the platform they already having some modules. So that is the easy and best way of Python is improved. And in this course I am going to split into two topics. One is two session, like one is a basic concept area and other one is a advanced concepts area. In basic concepts there is a for example, if you are learning any languages, any programming languages or any speaking languages, there will be some basic ideas, right? That is I'm going to teach in this session. So second, there will be some advanced concepts to handling modules. In basic concept, what are the things we are going to learn? In basic concept, what is Python and how we can install our Python, how we can run our sample programming applications, and what is variable, and how we can use the variables, and some keywords, data types, data structures, and input output, special characters, control and conditional statements. In advanced concept, there is functions, modules, install third-party modules, how we can do install and integrate with our module, file handling, error and exception handling, debugging, oops, finally the oops concepts. So this was I have prepared for this syllabus for this course. Let's start with some basic concepts. So the first thing is, what is Python? Because which is some basic idea, right? So Python is a general purpose programming language, because we can use automation as well as programming, right? So which is general purpose programming language. Nowadays it's become more popular because of doing web applications in data science, artificial intelligence and automations. So that is Python. So let's install Python. I will go to install Python. So you should go to python.org. Here is a well documented, there is a neat and the large community is available on this location, so you can use that. So you can see the specific version, the released version is 3.7.3. it's a latest one. You can scroll down all the version detail, you can download it. See, there is a release schedule, 3.7 release schedule. If you are a specific version, if you want to install Windows, you can use it, or Linux, all the platform which will you can use it. So I'm using a Linux version, so I have already installed. I'm just type Python, the automatically shell, the Python shell will become. So here I can do whatever the things. My current Python version is a Python 3.6.7, which is the nearby latest version 3.6.7. you can see it here. So this one, but current is there is 3.7 point. That's okay. If you are Windows guys, just you can download it here, and then after installing you should do some environmental variable. I'm just installed using a Python using pip. The default all the system there is a Python module in Linux, we can use anything. So how right now this is my Python shell. So just print hello world. So there is a there is a difference between Python 2.x and 3.x. right now I have mentioned like a print parenthesis double quotes and some string, and then close double quotes and parenthesis, right? So now I'm typing again like parent double quotes hello world. See, here I got a error. What is this error? Is missing parenthesis. That Python is also a well documented. So you can see is, do you mean print hello world, right? So in that case there is a missing, but in Python 2.x no need to type parenthesis, close parenthesis, and open parenthesis. While going to next videos, I will show you more on more this. If you want to exit, Control D, you will come out. So now I am using my terminal, right? Now I have a question like, what is the use of command line or a shell? I can use some tools, right? The use of command line is we can run one line by line, separated by, and we can run our application like a line by line. So right now I have printed print hello world, so I got output immediately, right? Like that, which is like a interpreted language. Python is interpreted language. Why we are saying interpreted language? Which is directly loaded from the our source code. For example, which is not a install package, which is directly loaded from our Python, so it will directly interacted. And most of the people you like to use some editors, right? So I will give you some editor details, you can use it. So if you are a Java developer, you can, if you are using already used Eclipse, you just add some plugin, then you can use a Python in Eclipse. Most popular for Python is a PyCharm, which having it two, one is a professional, other one is a community edition. You can choose community edition. So I have already installed PyCharm in my laptop. So in the coming days I will use PyCharm. For this demo I no needed to use a PyCharm. So next one, just we can start with some demos, right? So I will make first of all some directory Python videos, go to Python videos. In this location I will create a file called, okay, I will do day one day one. So here I will make it a file called touch demo.py. I will go to the file demo. Okay, I don't have Vim. I will use Sublime. So here I just print double quotes hello world and save it and come to here. And how we can run using file, just like this, dot demo dot okay, you got a permission denied. Okay, let's check what is the error. Okay, you can see read permission for this. Okay, let me change. Okay, there is a error with unexpected. Okay, you can try on here Python print hello world, we are closing and enter. You got output. Copy and paste it here, exit from the terminal. I got an error. Okay, python demo py. So if I'm running like a shell, it's not taken. I'm running python demo.3 demo.py. I got output hello world. For here just I'm just removing the double quotes. Let's try to rerun. So you will get a error like it's scanning string literal, so there is a missing on this. See in python 3 you can see it exactly where is the error. So in that line which is missing and every detail you will get, so which is easy for troubleshooting, right? So we have run our first hello world program in python. Next one is like variable. So next what we can do variables, right? So first of all, what is variable? Variable is some memory location inside of your RAM to store your values. For example, I can use it here, x equal to 2. Now I am running this, so now the 2 value is stored on my memory. So how I can use it, because there is no print statement, so I will print x, save it and run it. You will get outputs. So how to declare a variable and use? So no need to declare variable before using them. In all other programming language, what you will do, in C we need to type like this is the integer value, this is the float value, this all things, right? But python is like dynamically typed language, which means which will detect automatically what type of values you are entering. Let's give some more example so you can understand. So I will use x equal to 4 and then type of x, which will detect automatically, see the integer, and now y equal to 5.8 type of x, which means we will get a integer. Now sorry, type of y. So now we can see the float value. So like you can see complex, this all detail which it will detect automatically. I can go to this file. I want to comment. Normal all the program language you can use as for commenting. So here I will show you some more x equal to 5. Okay, some more examples which you can understand a little bit more on this. So I want to print this is the value of x is 5. So let's run this. This is the value of x is 5. Wow, you got a print output, right? So in this place what I want to do, so right now I have mentioned 5, right? So if I'm changing 6 in this location, save it and run it, but why my value is not changed, you may think, right? The reason is like it's not getting value from this x. For that, if you know, just think it. If you don't know, just see the video. Okay, space and comma. So what I have used in this previously, we have defined this parent this as a string and value I am typing here. Okay, let's save it and run it. This value of x is 6. Wow. Now if you have any doubts, you can change it 8, save it, then run it. The value is changed. Now dynamic value from x. So commenting, right? So we can go further. So I have used x value, right? So let me take just I can make it this value. Now x equal to 5 and y equal to 10 and z equal to some values I'm taking 3 plus 2j. Okay, now I have taken 3 variables. Just I want to print this variable. How we can do as per our video? Just I will say like a print of x, print of y and print of z, right? Just save it and run it. Okay, you will get a values in the same way what we discussed in this session. Just I want to do this. Copy x. Okay, so now you will get a values like x is 5. Okay, y, z. Now you can see value of x is 5 and y is 10 and z is 10. So but here I'm using like the repetition of this, the number of line is more. To reduce that, what I'm going to do, just I'm using print x comma y comma z. Okay, just save it and run it. You will get a values like here, right? So I got a value, but I want to split little more to understand what value is it. So the value, I will paste it, the value of x okay, z, y. Let's save it and run it. The value of x is this. Remove from this. Y. Okay, let's save it and run it. Let's see if there is any error. The value of x is 5 and the value of y is 10. Okay, we got a single line output using a one line, right? In the 19th line itself we got a all output. So I want to understand a little bit more. Here it's like a little confusing, right? For that you can use /n. So here I'm using /n. Just save it and run it. Now you can see the value of x is 5. Okay, let me split this also. /n, save it and run it. Now the value of x is 5 and the value of y is 10 and the value of z is 10. So you can split like this. There is a some more print statement, we can use that. So print double we can use a format function, format of x comma y comma z, and then save it and run it. Okay, there is some. Okay, let's save. So what is the error? Okay, here we started, we should finish and then run. See, you can see it here, the value of x, y, z. We got a 3 things, right? So here I'm adding little more. The order I want to change 2 0 1. This time changing the value. See, now 2 5, 10 5 10. The previous is 5 10 10, right? Which is changed. So let me do some more thing. If you want to add a comma between the values, nothing, just you can come here, split comma comma, save it and run your command. You'll get an output from this. So what if you want to do something with you want to split the values /n, you can add it here, /n, save it, output. Okay, so that's all about some basic this is what our first video. Thank you guys. Let me know if there is anything need to add in this. Bye.